So after further investigation, this dude right here is a freaking fraud. This thing is not even real. It's not even operational. He wouldn't even crank it up at SEMA for people. He actually got banned. The damn intake is literally just sitting on an LS engine. These turbos are some cheap ass turbos that you can literally buy off of eBay for like maybe $200 to $300. I should have known it was fake. I mean, look at this. This is the Lamborghini Gallardo V10. This is the intake he used. You mean to tell me you cut up the entire front to fit this big ass V10 under the hood of it? But I mean, I wouldn't doubt that you could do something like this, considering the fact that somebody already put a V12 under the hood of a Miata, so why not a V10? But this dude was absolutely fraudulent. The turbos are not even hooked up. I need y'all to tag Gearhead Court and tell him to sentence this guy to about 1,000 years of shame. Let's take a step back and look at a real build that's actually functional. Now, looking at this build, you'd assume some Egyptian hillbilly put this thing together. No, this is straight out of Mississippi. This thing's sitting prettier than a freaky female lawyer at a male strip club. Under the hood is a LT4 with a 3-liter Whipple on top of it. Big ass supercharger. That ain't even a supercharger. That's a that's a Mariah Carey high note maker. Now, as far as the wheels, this thing is utilizing the first pair of 30-inch Forgiato Wades wrapped around 42-inch Fury tires. This thing nastier than a professional condom tester. This thing nastier than Marge Simpson's search history. Homer. Oh, this is just the tip of the iceberg. I'm just scratching the surface. This thing has more gears than Diddy has baby oil. This thing has a 10-speed, made it to that Whipple LT4. This is why I talk shit. Bro, he got all this suspension, all that wheel and tire, all that power, but he ain't gonna take it off-road. Your mother got all that ass and she couldn't twerk to save her life. Oh, no, bro, this thing got it going on. This is what it means to dare to be different. Now, that flatbed comes from Plan B built. The chassis comes from Bradford built. The interior was put together by Ultimate Audio along with a full JL audio setup. This is the kicker, right? You would look at this build and go, man, some tattooed Caucasian guy from New Jersey put this together. No. You would literally think somebody from either California or OKC put this together. No. Straight out of Mississippi. Thoroughbred black man. You could look at this build and tell he makes some good ass cornbread. Overall, I gotta give my bro Built by Yo a 10 out of 10 for this beautiful build, bro. It's sitting pretty. It looks unique. It don't look like a billion other lifted trucks, bro. It looked like itself. It looked like he tried. You don't see that at SEMA no more. Like, literally, I don't even care for SEMA. I just want to see what the Ring Brothers doing. I just want to see what Don't Master gonna bring. People like that. I have my favorites. I literally do. This is one of them. What we have here is a BMW E92. This thing nastier than a substitute teacher's first year of college. Literally, my top 5 BMWs are going to be E46, the E92, which is this generation if you all don't know, the E39, the E38, and the F10 M5. But you're probably wondering, Guru, why does he have that big ass hole, the one that resembles the one in my grandma's teeth? He has a big turbo LS under the hood, bro. Look at that engine bay. It's probably tighter than a bum's hands around a cigarette he found at the gas station on the ground. That ain't a turbo, that's a pork chop cooker. I know this thing sounds like a cammed weed whacker. This man's tire thicker than gumbo made in Louisiana. And you close the hood, his exhaust sticking up out of it like your wife's nipples off of Perk 30. BMW fans are rolling around in their chair right now, mad as hell. What did he do? Who did? He could have kept the N54. Shut the fuck up and enjoy this art. Everybody goes after the LS. He probably got it out of a U-Haul truck. Your mother, to find out she was pregnant with you, she had to go get a corner store pregnancy test. Now, what we have here is another FK8 Civic. This one makes over 500 horsepower. This thing makes 415 Megan Thee Stallions to the wheels and almost 400 pound-feet of torque. This thing sounds like a Marge Simpson orgasm. And is able to pull off 415 horsepower with a big-ass turbo. And we're talking about a Japanese BBW-sized turbo. I'm going to tell y'all something that I wouldn't normally admit. If you tell anybody, I'm going to break in your house and make a sandwich. I'm falling in love with Honda. And it feels like a sin. It feels like I'm cheating. And you got to understand, I grew up around nitrous box Chevys, nitrous Chevelles, big turbo El Caminos and shit like that. What am I doing falling in love with Honda, bro? Like, it's a beautiful fucking platform. It's about, bro, at high RPM, that turbo be whistling like Herbert the Pervert from Family Guy. You getting walked down by a Honda, and all you hear is, "Here I come, Sean." Kid y'all not, people associate Honda Civics with the Fast and Furious movie. Like, if it wasn't for Fast and Furious, then we wouldn't have fast-ass Honda Civics. It's actually a goddamn lie. The creators of Fast and Furious, the first movie, right, got their inspiration from a guy from New York, Racer X. Outside of the Honda S2000, which has a rev limit of like 9,000 RPM, right? This has to be the second best Honda that they've ever made, bro. The front fascia, the rear end, bro. Like, this is the most aggressive Honda Civic ever created.